Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss another problem based on searching in Java and the concept of creating an array from the elements of another array which satisfies some criteria, some specific criteria. Okay, so the question is find a fixed point in a given array. Okay, it may be a fixed point or a multiple fixed point, that does not matter. So what is fixed point? First you should understand in the array concept in Java. Fixed point is nothing but for the particular element for which that element value equal to the index position. Okay, so later I will read this statement. Just first you consider the example, that is -10 -5 0 3 7. Here these are the elements of a particular array. Suppose a of array equal to, inside the array these elements are stored. Now see, index position 0 element is -10, at index position 1 element is -5, at index position 2 the element is 0, at index position 3 the element is also 3. So see, for the element 3 the index position and the element value both are coming as same, so that the 3 is nothing but the the fixed point. Okay, so that here it is written value equal to index, because see, element 3 is at index position 3 of the array. Okay, but see 7 at index position 4 the element value is 7, so it is not a fixed value. So in this video I am going to tell you the rule to check to print the fixed points. Okay, so the statement is like this: given an array of n distinct integers sorted in ascending order, write a function. It may not be sorted in ascending order. Okay, let it make it more little bit difficult. Given an array of n distinct integers, write a function that returns a fixed point in the array. Okay, if there is any fixed point present in the array, else it will return -1. So what is fixed point? Fixed point in an array is an index I such that ARR of I equal to I. Okay, that is index position equal to value. Note that integers can be negative as well. Okay, so that it says that integers can be negative also. So I have to print the fixed point. So either you can print the number or index, that does not matter, because number and index are same for fixed point. Okay, if it is not present, if any fixed point is not present, you have to return -1. So what is the algorithm? See, very simple. Step 1, take input from the user, obviously array input. Step 2, what you do, you just keep one for loop and check how many numbers are there such that a of I equal to I. This condition is satisfied. Okay, how many such numbers are there? Okay, so basically in this case I am going to follow the here a of I equal to I. To check the equality, you have to give double equal to in Java. Okay, so basically what is the approach for this program? That is, first I will make another array. Okay, first I will make another array which will contain the fixed point numbers. That is, I am interested in that algorithm, that is creating an array from elements of other array which follows certain criteria, which I already discussed in my previous video. If you want to check the algorithm and code, please go through the link given in the description. Okay, so step 2 is, so you know that if I want to create one array from elements of another array which follows some criteria, then there are 3 steps. Step 1 is first calculate how many elements of the array are satisfying that criteria. So that basically that's what I am calculating. A of I equal to I is satisfied by how many elements, and that will be basically the array length of that next array. Okay, right? If you check my previous video, you can easily understand these things. This is step 1. Then step 2 is, to create an array from another array. This step 2 is just create the empty array. That is, suppose int b equal to new int, then array length. Then you have to insert the values like this, right? So first step 2 is a of I equal to I. Such elements is how much? Let me store this in C variable. If C is equal to 0, that means there are no such element a of I equal to I, then it will return -1. If there are such elements, then what we have to do in step 3, we will put them in the B array, another array B, and then we will print the B array so that we can get the fixed points. Okay, you can print either in index, or you can print the value also. So now let us directly go to the code so that we can easily understand. See how I am writing step by step. You just try to understand. First line, import java dot util dot scanner class WILU public static void main string args. Then create the object in scanner class. Scanner obj equal to new scanner system dot in. Clear? Then system system.out.println, enter the array length int n equal to, let me store that. Clear? Then for first let me create the array which is the primary array which will take input from the user. Int a equal to new int. Okay, then for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, system dot out dot println, enter the number in the array. Then a of I equal to obj dot next. Okay, then we have to check how many such numbers are there which will satisfy the property a of I equal to I, that is fixed point property. For I plus plus, if a of I equal to I, c equal to c plus 1. These things already several times I have explained, so that I am not discussing in detail. You just go through the link in the description, you can clearly understand everything. In c equal to 0, so that in c variable the numbers of fixed points will be stored. Then if c equal to 0, that means what? No such fixed points are there. So system dot out dot println, we have to print -1 as it was written in the question. If condition closed, else what we have to do? We are inserting one again for loop. For int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, if a of I equal to I, b of k, that is another matrix in which you want to store the fixed points, is equal to I, or you can write a of I also. That's what I was telling, that whether you are storing the index then also fine, or you can store the number then also fine, because number equal to index in fixed point, right? So basically first we have to initialize b of k. So you know that b of k is the second matrix will have the same length of the c variable. So int b of k equal to new int c length, initialize k with 0, int k equal to 0. Okay, b of k equal to I, done. This for loop is over. Yes, now what we have to do, we have to print those. So for int I equal to 0, I less than C, not N, because now our intention is to print the B array, and B array has length C. Okay, I plus plus system dot out dot println uh, B of I. Okay, for loop bracket close. Here write system dot out dot println fixed point is found and those are, so that it will be easily understandable. And now see here we have used one else, right? So this else we have to close the else, another close for the public static void main, another close for the, yes, class. Okay, the class which we initialized first. So WILU dot Java. Now go to CMD CD Java C WILU dot Java. 28 errors. Oh my god, let us check what are the errors. New int. Okay. Sorry. This will be new int. Let me first make those use. New int here. Control S. I less than C, I plus plus. If A of I identifier expected. Okay, let me check from the beginning. Public static void main string our system into region. Here let me write enter the array. Okay, it was written here. Yeah. So I need to give CMD CD Java C WILU dot Java. Array dimension is not given. Here it will be what? Int A, array length of n. So n has to be written. Control S. Again run. 25 errors. Again let me check. CMD CD Java C Java. For I equal to 0, I less than illegal start of type. For I equal to 0. For I equal to 0 is not possible. For int I equal to 0 has to be given. Control S. Again errors. CMD CD Java C Willu dot Java. I equal to 0, error, bracket expected, illegal start of expression. For int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Here we have written right. So for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Int c equal to 0. If c of I if e of I equal to I, int c equal to 0. What is the error it is saying? For illegal start of expression. Int bracket expected obj.nextInt, enter the number. For loop is closed. Okay. See here I have given 2 times bracket. Control S. 1 time bracket should be there. Yeah, now it becomes 2 error. So new int C int B of K error bracket expected. Okay, so int B of okay. So B of K you cannot define B. Okay, Control S. Yes, probably all the errors are removed. Let us check. Yes, all the errors are removed. Now will you enter the array length? Suppose let me give enter the array length as 6. Okay, then enter the numbers in the array. Suppose let me give 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fixed point found, and those are 5 0 0 0 0. No, this should not be 0 0 0 0. B of K equal to I. Okay, we have not incremented here. K equal to K plus 1. This reason also I have explained in my previous video. You can check there. Java C Java. Enter the array length 6. Enter the number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, fixed points is found, and those are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? See, I have given the input as the array as 0. Sorry, I have given the input of the array as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see, if you consider this array, the element corresponding to index position 0 is 0. The element corresponding to index position 1 is 1, 2 is 2. Element corresponding to index position 3 is 3, 4 is 4, and the element corresponding to index position 5 is 5. So that all the elements are fixed point numbers, so that it is showing fixed point numbers. Let me show you for another array. So suppose let me give enter the array length. Suppose let me give 5. Okay, enter the element. First one is -10, next one is -5, next one is 0. Sorry, next one is 0, next one is 3, next one is 7. Now see, you tell me what is the fixed point. See, this 3 is basically fixed point number. Why? If you consider, see, -10 is the first element, that is called index position 0 element -10, index position 1 element -5, index position 2 element is 0, index position 3 element is 3. So fixed point is 3. You just click enter. See, fixed point is found, and those are 3. Okay, let me show you for another case. You can try by yourself also. Let me again take the length as 5 and input 0, 2, 5, 8 and 17. You click enter. See, fixed point is found, and those are only 0. See, the element corresponding to index position 0 is 0. The rest are not following the property of fixed point. Let me show you for another case. This is the last case we can try. Suppose let me give the array element 6. Then first element 10, next element -5, next element 3, next element 4, next element 7, next element 9. Tell me whether if there are any fixed point element or not. See, first index position 0 element is 6, index position 1 element is 10, not matching. Index position 2 element is -5, index position 3 element, so index position 3 element is 3 or not. See, 0, okay, sorry, enter the array length. 6 is array length, sorry. So enter the number in the array. So first element is 10, then -5, then 3, then 4, then 7, then 9, right? So basically if you check, the element corresponding to index position 0 is 10, corresponding to 1 is -5, corresponding to 2 is 3, corresponding to 3 is 4, corresponding to 5 is 4 is 7, and index position the element corresponding to index position 5 is 9. Okay, so that anyone is not following the property of fixed point. So if you click enter, it will not found the fixed point, and it should give the output as -1. Let us check. You click enter. See, you are getting the output as -1. Okay, so that our code is properly working for fixed point code. In this way, by using the concept of linear search or sequential search and how to form one array using the elements of another array which are following the certain criteria, you can easily write the code for the fixed point number. Okay, just you have to use this property. If a of I equal to I, then we have to go ahead. Okay, this is all for my this video. I will post the code in the description or in the comment section. You just check there. If you have any doubt, you can ask in comment section. Thank you for watching.